Hey y'all, thank you for coming to my channel. I am Saving Grace 999 Tarot, back with another general message for you guys. Don't know what's coming out, but I'm gonna start with the Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle deck, and we just gonna go from there. Okay, again, it will be general, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to force it to fit, and don't get mad when it don't. It's a whole general message. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Go ahead, hit the subscription button, become a part of the family. I would love to have you. I do curse. I do. So if you don't want to hear me cursing, you might not want to watch me. And if you wear your feelings on your sleeve, again, you might not want to watch me. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. To all my returning viewers, hey y'all, what's the motherfucking deal? Thank you guys for the love and the support. The likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Thank y'all for allowing me to do readings for y'all. Thank y'all for the donations and the gifts, which are always appreciated. And thank y'all for fucking with me. Y'all already know I fucks with y'all, so we finna go ahead and get started. So go and get your blunt, get your drink, whatever you need. Only if you need it. If not, cool, just remember general, okay? So don't force it to fit. Spirit, bless the collective with the messages that they need to hear, not what they want to hear when it comes to this reading. Protect me as I channel the messages for the collective's highest good. Anybody sending any negative energy my way, I ask that that energy is returned to sender 1,000-fold. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, and amen. So you see the title. I missed Messy Monday. My apologies, okay? But I was running a lot of errands, okay? So today's Toxic Tuesday, okay? So we gonna just make up for Messy Monday with Toxic Tuesday. Heart fog. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. See what I'm saying? We already starting toxic. Somebody who messed up is in their feelings. Okay, they in their feelings. Oh, look, yeah, this is somebody you in separation from. I didn't even see that this flipped over because it's blue, just like the card. But somebody it says separation space, block it. Somebody you in separation from is in their feelings, you know, because they feel like they messed up. This is somebody who was not vulnerable. They wouldn't show their true feelings, maybe because of wounds when it comes to relationships and love. I don't know. We just not started. Influences came out in the reverse, though. So it says attachments, third parties, peers. So this is somebody who was either put you in a third party, was always letting people, you know, was always allowing people to interfere in the connection that they had with you, whether it be friends, family, whatever the case may be. This person, or third parties, like romantically, I feel like this person is in their feelings because they realizing that, well, they feel like they messed up. That's how they look at it. They messed up by choosing a third party or listening to somebody over you. That's what caused the separation. It could have been their family. It could have been their friends. Somebody was in their ear. Or it just could have been another option that they were dealing with romantically. But this person is in their feelings over this separation with you. They may no longer be dealing with a third party or listening to other people. Open heart. Oh, this person is ready to be vulnerable. Oh, look at y'all. I know, toxic, huh? Because, baby... This is the person who broke your heart. Yeah. See, this is somebody who you felt like you didn't have a choice but to turn your back on. But you was hoping. You was hoping. Don't act like you wouldn't. You turned your back. You did. But you was hoping. Yeah. You was hoping that this person would basically either fight for you, not let you get away, not let you go. It's okay. This is Toxic Tuesday. It's fine. Oh my God. Yeah, beauty. This person wouldn't have let you go anyway. This person is holding on for dear life to you. The beauty card in this deck is like the Empress energy. Need I say more? Even if I didn't say it was the Empress energy, the Divine Feminine is what? Empress energy. Okay, baby. This person looking at you like, oh my God. They ain't trying to let you go, male or female. They ready to be receptive. They ready to open up their heart to you. Look, and you was, one day you was hoping that this person would realize. And it looked like they do realize. Look, same shit there. Did y'all hear them say, like, gave a real big old ass sigh? Some of y'all probably gave a big old ass sigh like, look, I'm tired of hearing the same shit. You probably are. I'm tired of repeating the same shit. We in the same boat. But I don't work for you. Okay? Yeah. But Look, you was hoping that one day this person would heal. You was. Yes, you was. You was praying for this person and everything. And they finna come towards you with the these are my confessions. They finna come and spill the beans, baby. Everything that you want to know. Because, see, they tired. They tired. I'm so tired of being alone. Al Green, this person is tired of being alone. Even if they had options, those options did not do it for them like you did. Yeah, look, they want peace. They don't want to fight no more. They want to balance the scales with you. Look, this person said, look, I'm ready to be loyal. They said they ready to be loyal. Look, I told you. For a lot of y'all, some of y'all, this could be for you. You've already let this person go. You don't want to fuck with them again. You ain't trying to be with them. Woo, woo, woo. You just so happen to watch readings on them all the time. You know, just because you be bored or whatever. Yeah, but this person definitely is realizing they made multiple mistakes. They messed up. Remember the first part? They messed up. They know they messed up. But baby, this person is, they in their feelings. They really in their feelings with conflicted. Because it's like 1 minute they this, the next minute they that. And it's a multiple choices too. Maybe they didn't know who they wanted to be with. Yeah, but now that you've turned your back. Now that you've turned your back, they like, man, look, I'm sorry. I'm not dealing with that person no more. I'm not listening to those people anymore. Knock you down, kid. Sometimes love comes around. Yeah, love knocked this person down. I feel like they weren't, look, the star. It was you. The star, you could be an Aquarius. It was you. Love came around through you, or you could have an Aquarius placement, or you could have been dealing with an Aquarius. Who knows? But you entered this person's life, and you loved them. Something that they were not used to. And that now they in love with you. And y'all not even together. You done turned your back on this person. You got your back turned, but again, the hope, this the hoping card. Expecting, faith. What if I give up on us? What if I say fuck love? What if I played you like, if was a fifth, I would be drunk. Okay, so stop saying what if. What if I miss everything? What if I do you like you do me this morning, love? If I'm not, no, Mars. Why did I say morning, love? This is Mars, countless times. Some of y'all still a little bit upset with this person because you feel like this person ain't gonna never change. This person is wasting your time and they fucking with your mental health with this weight on my chest. I mean, that. It's like, look, I was there for you. I was there for you, and you just said. So what if I give up on us? What if I give up on love? Then what? Toxic Tuesday. Because again, you here watching this reading. So let's see. Look, Six of Pentacles. You just want a reciprocal connection with this person. That's it. But y'all done trying to please this person. Shit, y'all is done trying to please them. But I do feel like you are hopeful that they'll get their shit together once they lose you. Shit. Because I don't feel like, because again, if was a fifth, we all be fucking drunk. You hear me? So what if you gave up on love? What if you said fuck love? What if you did play them like a fool? Again, what if you didn't? Obviously, did you? You a little toxic too. You a little toxic too. You is. Yes, you is. Yes, you is. Heart fall. Clarify heart fall. This person was sending mixed signals. They were in the past. But they realized they messed up. They messed up by not being open about their feelings. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person was more focused on the tangible things in life. Money, cars, shoes, houses, businesses, whatever those things were for them. They were more focused on, again, the tangible things in life, not emotions, not relationships, not love. No. What else? Heartfall. And they feel like that's where they messed up at. Had they not been so focused on the tangible things. Maybe if they wasn't working all the time, maybe if, you know what I'm saying, maybe if they wasn't putting everything before you, you and them wouldn't be in this separation. King of Wands. Yeah, this person is I'm saying they recognizing where they went wrong at, and now they want to come towards you and make it right. Princess of Cups. Now they want to come and apologize. We've seen apology. We saw apology. Now they want to come and apologize. This person watches you too. Whoa. Look, Six of Cups. I'm not going to keep all these because, look, y'all, it's a fucking stack. But the Six of Cups is right there. This person been watching you for a minute. Confirmation because I just got a text. This person been watching you for a minute. Maybe through social media. I don't know. Maybe, maybe y'all work together. And this all they do is watch you when y'all at work. Shit. And they be wanting to approach you and walk up to you and say something. But they just don't because they know they messed up with you. What else? Heartfall. Heartfall. This person feel like, they was just a little confused in the past. They didn't, they had people coming at them from all different sides. Six of Pentacles. And for some of y'all, this person was used to people just, I mean, it may sound a little harsh. They were used to being in relationships where people only made sure that they were happy. They didn't have to reciprocate the energy. They didn't have to show, the love and all that, mushy stuff because, mind you, they were not emotional. So they didn't feel like they had to do that shit. They were used to people, giving it to them. Temperance. But see, time has shown this person. Temperance. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Time has shown this person that, if you want to, well, I guess since they have lost you, the time has taught this person that if they want what you were giving them, they have to give it too. That's why they ready to be vulnerable. They ready to be, open. They want you to just understand they side. They side may not make sense. I don't know, because people these days just don't know how to be honest. The first thing they say is, I just want somebody, who gonna be honest, who gonna keep it real. Me too. And but in that moment saying that line, they already know that they know. A person who ain't shit know they ain't shit before they even say one word to you. Okay. So I feel like this person knew that they wasn't ready for what you wanted, but instead of just being honest and confessing that to you, they strung you along. They was giving you mixed signals. You know what I'm saying? So you put distance between you and them. Saving grace. No. You put distance between you and them. And you must have been in separation from this person for a minute or a little while, because they were entertaining other options. They were busy listening to family and friends. So they probably was walking around like they didn't give a fuck. And you probably didn't give a fuck either. Distance. But your absence, shit. Your absence has opened this person's heart. Distance. Child. Typical toxic ass person. But that don't mean they can't change. We all toxic to some degree. You know what I'm saying? What else? Baby. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you moving on and having some type of new beginning. Got to this person. The Star. Look, I can't make it up. You moving on and having some type of new beginning, and whatever this new beginning was, it is like you are really doing good. Like, you stable, 7 of Wands. Ooh, and you probably done block this person, move, change the number, set boundaries. You standing in this person's eyes, you somebody that they don't know. Like, but it's not a bad thing. Like, what you giving is boss bitch, boss nigga. You know what I'm saying? And they like that. Look, the Moon in the reverse. And now they ready to come and confess they true feelings to you. They definitely was hiding shit from you in the past. Whether it was people, places, things they were doing. But for a lot of y'all, it was feelings. They were hiding how they truly felt. And they did not, for whatever reason, they just didn't want to, tell you, or they didn't want to feel those feelings for whatever reason. So again, they were sending you mixed signals. and you had had enough. You walked away. You closed the chapter. You closed the chapter and had a brand new beginning, which has brought you a lot of wish fulfillment. You balanced, you healthy, you in alignment, and you standing your ground. And this person is seeing that, and okay, y'all, she back there snoring. So give my baby grace. Don't be tired. I'm gonna let her make it because the weather is a little, gloomy, and she just got through eating. But if y'all know she starts snoring like a man, baby, she gonna have to go. So whoever was interfering in this connection between you and this person, they are in the process of walking away from these people, cutting ties, leaving them in the past. So look, 5 of Cups, yeah, because they dealing with a lot of regret. They feel real remorse for their actions in the past. They can't stop thinking about it. You didn't deserve it, especially when all you were doing was giving of yourself. That's what I'm hearing. You basically gave this person all of you, and they took advantage. But not to take up for this person, for some of y'all, not all of them. For some of y'all, this person did not realize how fucked up they were mentally or how emotionally stuck they were. So if they were acting from a place of hurt and maybe betrayal and self-doubt and insecurity because of somebody's lack of love, whether it be a parent, a sibling, family member, friend, lover, whatever, they definitely they didn't know what they wanted. So they couldn't, they really couldn't give you what you wanted, but they realized what you were giving them, they never got before. But it wasn't enough to, at the time, for them to just give into it, because again, they wasn't sure. And then you got people in your ear. I wouldn't fuck with that person. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do that. You had people against the connection from the beginning. I don't know what you do, how you look, where you live, how you carry yourself, but you had people against this connection from the beginning for whatever reason. And they were constantly in this person's ear. And with them being in this person's ear, especially the friends, I look at you falling in love, you whipped, and you know what I'm saying, all type of shit. So them being them, it's like, I gotta do something to make, them think I'm not in love with the collective, or I'm not whipped on them. So, they go around them friends with other people other than you, so I'll look at you, player, look at you, who is it? Type shit. So it was for oh my God. Some of y'all were just dealing with a very immature person. They were still in they late teens, early 20s era, thinking that they still, the big man on campus and shit. Come on now. That's the type of energy I'm getting. The person was grown as fuck, but their mentality was high schoolish. It was high schoolish. And they realized that. Again, they were just being influenced by the wrong people. They were being influenced by the wrong people. Being somebody's little puppet. Because when you don't care what nobody think, say, or do, that's when you're living in your truth. Look, the Hierophant. Oh, yeah. A lot of these people that this person was dealing with, these attachments, third parties, these peers, these family members, they were lessons. The Hierophant, they were lessons. And they were lessons because your person was stubborn. They didn't want to listen. They didn't want to take heed. They wanted to go along to get along type of energy. Two of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? For some of y'all, they went along to get along because they were codependent. They wanted the balance, trying to be with you, hide you from these people, but then at the same time act like they didn't fuck with you, and maybe talk bad about you with these same people. And the universe was like, this you know what I'm saying? I can't believe them. In your face, they totally different. They loving you and holding your hand, kissing. Baby, I love you. I miss you. Woo, woo, woo. Even when you are around these other people with this person, but when you not around, I just be doing that because if you know what I'm saying, just to keep the shit down. It ain't it now. Fuck that shit. I'm finna go pick up another. You know what I'm saying? Crazy work. But they regret it though. They definitely regret their actions. 4 of Cups, yeah, because see, that shit didn't get them nowhere. This person is so unhappy and so bored with their motherfucking life with the Four of Cups. But that's what they get for trying to impress people that never probably gave a fuck about them, especially with them being lessons. Shit. Six of Cups, yeah. That's exactly what happened in the past. This person was too busy listening to every motherfucking body else and made decisions based on what these other people were saying and how they felt and what they thought they should do instead of thinking for themselves. Look, again, Five of Cups. And they regret it. And they regret it. Toxic Tuesday. Sweet lady. Larry. Sweet lady. And she's saying in this song, this person is like, they know they messed up with you, but, you know, is that person, if you are in like another situation, do that person treat you good? Do they cook you breakfast? Do they open the door for you? Like, do they shower you with gifts and love? Because if not, you know what I'm saying, I will slide through. They don't care about being like the other guy, the other girl, but they are ready to open their heart to you. They want to open their heart to you because they regret not doing so in the past. Queen of Pentacles. And see, for some of y'all, it was this person's mother, it was a baby mama, it was somebody they probably had some type of commitment or, you know, long-term relationship with, a wife, anybody. This person, there was definitely somebody else in the picture. Look, because you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. See, you and this person were very different, but this person didn't know who to choose. Two of Wands, they didn't know who to choose. So you made the decision for them. You chose for them. You did. Saving Grace 999. The Tower. I can't make it up. You chose for them. Now this person is in their feelings. They want you to understand their side. Not saying you have to, but that's just what they want. We asking about, you know, the toxic energy. That's just what they want. They want to be vulnerable. They want to open up. Open heart. Strength. I'm telling you, they ready to open up. This person definitely used to hold back from being open, trying to be vulnerable, or even show any emotion. But they want to change that. Whoever they are, they definitely got a lot of pride. And it has caused them to basically miss out on a good thing with you. Look, Ten of Wands, yep. And they can't take it. They can't take being apart from you. They can't stand the distance between you and them. They can't. Some of y'all may not even live close to this person. Shit. Y'all live in different states or something. Shit, different parts of the world. And they hate it. They hate it. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, yeah. What they hate is how you let their ass go. That's what they hate. That's why they in their feelings. Because you finally let this go. I told you, toxic. And this definitely was a toxic relationship. But I'm not God. If, you know, people can change. You know, sometimes separation and do force people to change. Sometimes a person has to lose somebody or something in order to learn a lesson. That's just how the cycle of life is, period. But this person is ready to choose a new path. And I feel like, yep, they definitely was in this wounded warrior ass energy. The Two of Wands with the Nine of Wands. This person has always known they needed to change, or, you know, maybe not change everything about themselves, but change some aspects about themselves. They just chose not to. They just chose not to. Partially because of the people that was always interfering, you know, the friends, the family members, the third parties and shit. But it was also their pride. It was also their pride. Stuck with you. Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber. But this person said, you stuck with them. They ain't going nowhere. What? Oh, you thought they was going somewhere just because y'all ain't been together? Just because y'all at a distance? You may have let go, but they haven't. That's the difference. They said we are not the same. They said y'all are not the same. Yeah, you probably let it go, but I ain't let it go. Shit, I'm toxic. Shit, I'm gonna stay toxic because I'm finna try to win you back. Okay, y'all, I'm looking for a particular deck. Here we go. We want to see what this toxic ass person got to say for themselves, right? Right. Okay, so what do the toxic person got to say for themselves? This is the Real Reason Oracle deck. Boom. And I only got one more of these decks. I just stopped selling them on Etsy because I knew I wasn't gonna make no more shit. I'm just not a deck making person. Okay. And I'm not into all that stuff. But you know, some like two readers I know make beautiful decks. Okay. Well, now 3 or 4 readers I know. Because they done sent me some. A lot of people make good decks, but those people, that's part of their gift. My gift is not making no tarot decks. Slide with me, Booster Badass MO3. My gift is deciphering it. And telling the story with them. Look, I got played. Everything was a lie. Yep, that's what you get. That's what you get. Yeah, see what I'm saying? They got played. Because remember, they had a choice between the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. They chose the Queen of Pentacles, probably. Who knows? Whichever one, I don't know. Because you could have been in the Queen of Pentacles, too. The Queen of Wands is definitely somebody who own her shit. You know, doing good, got a job, got a bank account, very successful, get a lot of attention, too. So I don't feel like, you were struggling or you were, down bad or nothing like that. But maybe the other person had more. Maybe the other person was going to give it to them and they didn't have to ask. Or, everybody got their different reasons. But they did not choose. You chose for them. And they got played. They got played. Now, let's see. What does this person want to say for themselves? I wanted you to chase me, but you didn't. What? Yeah. See, now the truth come out. This person thought you was going to chase them. They thought you was going to chase them, and you showed them, no. And if you are an Aquarius, I don't know what they thought. Shit. What? Look, can't commit third-party cheating, baby. And these are never in the motherfucking reverse. Why is this in the reverse? This person, they couldn't commit. They was dealing with other people. They were cheating. They were letting people interfere. But again, it's in the reverse. They like, look, I don't want to do that anymore. Fuck them people. Fuck them. And attachments is, what is this called? Influences? Yeah, influences. This is in the reverse too. So that's like confirmed that the people that they used to listen to, the people they used to be in their ear, even if it was other options, this person has let them go. They like, fuck them people. I don't want to fuck with them. I don't want to lose you. I don't give a fuck about losing them. They can go. Look, I told y'all I have mommy daddy issues. I told y'all this person had deeper issues. So maybe they mama and daddy never loved them, and you came along and should have just fucked them up. If I come clean with everything, will you still love me or leave me forever? Aww. And I told this person want to confess something. They want to open up and confess their true feelings. But they know it's a possibility that you may say, nah, that's just too much. I don't want to do this no more. Look, I don't know what to do or say. Well, let's see. Look, let this go. I don't know why. Let this go. I don't know why I did what I did. So for some of y'all, this person, they wanted you to chase them, and then when you wouldn't, they didn't have a reason for why they did what they did, why they treated you the way that they treated you. And they like, look, I don't know why I did it. Just let it go. I'm ready to make up. If that's how somebody from your past come at you when you talk to them, tell that person, thank you for your apology then. If that's what this is, it may not be that, but whatever this is you're doing, thank you for letting me know. But yeah, we can go our separate ways, okay? Because now we not going to just let it go. Like, we can talk about it. If you growing and you maturing, you'll be able to talk about it. You may not be able to explain your actions on a mature level, but just say, I was scared of love. Like, damn, is that what you want to hear? So I just felt like if I had a lot of people, I would never have to love nobody, because I never felt, people ain't gonna do that. So and then she was finna wag her tail, y'all. She know what she be doing. She know what she be doing, unless she playing in her sleep. It says, I'm trying to figure out how I can approach you after my actions. Told you. I'm afraid that if you know the real me, you won't like it and I lose you forever. Yeah, that's why they wore a mask. But that's their assumption. You know what I'm saying? This person don't know what you would have accepted about them had they just been honest. They don't know. Look, my secrets are all coming out, and deep down, I know I've lost you for good. Some of y'all, it's some things that this person probably thought they was gonna take to their grave, but it's being exposed. And if you, it may be something that is like a deal breaker for you and them getting back together. Look, I don't want to do anything else. If love, Mary J. Blige. Loving you is all they gotta do. They don't want to do nothing else. They don't want to do nothing else. Shit. So what should the collective know or be aware of when it comes to this situation? When it comes to this whole toxic ass situation? They may not come back toxic, I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. So what do the collective need to know or be aware of when it comes to this situation, this person, this issue? Legal matters under the bottom of the deck: justice, divorce, balance, judgment. So something is definitely coming to an end. Look, divine timing, child. Again, some of y'all was hopeful. And, you know, faith is the substance of things hoped for. The evidence of things not seen. So some of y'all, what you've been praying for, you finna get. And if you've been praying to get somebody from your past to come back, but come back changed, more mature, ready to move forward in a monogamous connection, because, baby, it is Mary and KC singing. KC is not the only one saying, if loving you is all that I have to do, I don't want to do anything else. They both saying it. I'm just, I'm telling you. I mean, I feel like there was a bad breakup between you and this person, but again, it was wrong timing. Y'all were not supposed to be together. That's why they didn't know how to appreciate you. What else? So, it was a stalemate connection for a reason. This person had to go the fuck up. Look, mystery. And then for a lot of y'all, this person, the people that was in this person's ear were in their ear because of the mystery behind you. Like, maybe you was quiet, maybe you didn't talk your business. You were not like the people that, like, they were used to. You could have been the first type of person that, let's say y'all know I use me as an example all the time. Let's say you spiritual, they was religious or a little traditional, and you was the first person in their life that they ever talked to, ever dealt with, who believed in like tarot and astrology and shit like that, and they were always raised to believe that was of the devil, you know what I'm saying? And then when the family met you, you could have had a beautiful spirit, but people are afraid of what they don't know. So you was a mystery to these people. They didn't know. For some of y'all, if you were into spirituality, these people thought you were into dark magic and like you a witch type shit. Look, but see, now this person see the truth. The truth has been shown. So, divine time. Again, it was just wrong timing with this person. So this is basically telling me that some toxic person from your past will be coming back towards you now that they have been enlightened. Look, proposal. And they coming in with an offer. They're going to be like, babe, please take me back. They just trying to find the courage, look, to speak their truth. That's all they trying to do. Yeah, so just, they watch you. I told you. They watch you. They do, with their toxic ass. But the fact that they watch you and they see you moving on without them is what is lighting a fire under them to get their shit together so they can come back towards you and try again. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you choose to try again with somebody from your past, know that they may not want to go around their family and friends no more, because these same family and friends that was grinning in your face at one time was also talking about you behind your back. And it was not for some of y'all. It was because of what this person was putting in their head. But others of y'all, this person wasn't putting nothing in their head. They just made their assumption about you just because they didn't know enough about what it was you were into. So they basically talked this person out of a good thing, and this person is now realizing that, and they like, nah, fuck that. I'm getting the collective back by any means necessary, and they knew instantly it required change. And so yeah, they changed it. Okay. So message from the universe when it comes to this reading. Message from the universe when it comes to this reading. And this good old Toxic Tuesday. But this person is like, all their secrets is coming out. I don't know what this person secrets are, but I feel like secrets of how they truly felt for you. I don't feel like these are like secrets, like bad secrets. Some of y'all maybe, but I don't really feel that type of energy. How they truly felt about you, how they hid, how they truly felt about you is starting to come out. And people are not liking it. They not liking it. That girl done did something to you. That boy done did something to you. These people is crazy. Now, I do have to make a run after I do this video, but I will upload on the other 2 channels, okay? So don't come for me, y'all. But the message from the universe says, if you are feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it is in a relationship, a job, or just a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it is the right step to take. Be brave. We are right beside you. So I feel like Spirit is letting this person know that they don't have to be afraid to walk away and leave this shit behind. Even if it's family, friends, baby mamas, you know how people can be together and then separate, be married and then separate and still be friends and be cool, even walk away from them, you know what I'm saying? Because they just want to be happy, but the only way they can be happy is if they change. And in order to change, they got to leave behind shit that they know is not good for their higher self. And I feel like they doing that. And Spirit is telling you to do the same thing. If anything from your past is keeping you stuck, basically just figure out why is it keeping you stuck and then let it go and let God. You can't change nothing. All you can do is wait on divine timing. Just like them. They couldn't rush this. Even if they wanted to. This could not be rushed. It got to marinate. This situation had to marinate so the seasonings can get down in the meat. So when it was time to put on the grill, that taste, that flavor would be all through. So yeah, I do see you and this person getting back together because this is what you wanted. Both of y'all want it. So, and it's okay. Again, Toxic Tuesday. But I'm going to end it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If so, I ask that you hit the thumbs up button, comment down below, share the video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now. We'd love to have you. If you'd like to donate to my channel, get your girl a gift, because y'all know I love surprises. All the information is down below. Bye, y'all. Oh, it's okay.